Hello everyone, my name is HyperX and I want to show you how to install and boot games from the PS2 emulator. It's been a while since I did a tutorial or a guide, so after a long time I will do it, and let's hope it will be better and very understandable what I will do here. So first things first, I'm gonna search the PS2 emulator. Okay, I have it right here. Going on PS2 home, just like this first tab, right? Okay. I'm gonna go in download section. We have two releases, stable and nightly. I want the nightly because I have the one that I use, the 1.7 and the last version. The stable release is the old one, the 1.6, the one very bad, and you can't run anything on it. So on the nightly release, the 1.7, I can run almost everything on this. So it's very simple. Just press the download. Okay. It does not have an installer. It has an archived, right? You're gonna have the extracted anywhere you want. It will show like this. I have made an emulator section on my folders, right? Just a bit of organization. It's gonna be look like this. Other will be appear once you start the first boot. For the BIOS, the first things you're gonna need a BIOS. I don't remember exactly where I got the BIOS. It's been a long time. I used from the 1.6 and put it on 1.7 because it's no difference. It's not like the PS3 emulator. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on a Google Drive and a link and where you can download from. So it won't be a bother. So I'm gonna start the PS2 emulator. Okay. I like the PS2 emulator, this 1.7, because it is just like the PS3 emulator. It in everyday download and updates are automatically. Okay. It just take a few seconds to install the update. Okay. Well, on the first boot, you're gonna need to install the BIOS. Alright, so we're going to settings, we're going to BIOS, right? I just put a directory, right, where it is my BIOS. It's right here. Okay, it identified all the languages. Okay. You see these games, okay, but I want to show you how this game will appear if you go in on the game list and we put the directory. It's the emulator games PS2, right here, the PS2, all four of them, and after restart they will appear just right here. Graphics, I want to show you my settings. It depends really on your PC. I use the PS2 1.6 version on my second PC and it was a pain. On 1.7 we can show you all of the games will work. Better frame rate, 60 FPS. If you go on the rendering, I just push it. I put the internal resolution on 2K. All of them I put just standard PS2 billionaire terminal. Alright, texture replacement you don't need here. The post processing I only mark this one, the FXA. That's it. That's it here on the settings. We're gonna start the BIOS first. Right. I'm gonna start my controller. Okay. I want to show you my memory card. We're going again on settings. We're going on the memory cards. We want to set our memory cards. I just set 2 because why not? You can create how much you want, and I use only memory card 1 for now. I used once memory card 2 for Call of Duty Final Fronts because it had a bug. No, Final Fronts. World at War. Yeah, I think Final Fronts it was called. Yeah. Anyway, I just used the memory card 2 because it had this. It had a bug. And this bug is even on the PS2 systems, that you can corrupt the autosave and you must start over again. Okay, so once you created a memory card, we'll start the BIOS and we're going on browser, right? And see if the memory card appear here. You see all my games which I played, it appears here. Yeah. We want a memory card too. Okay, we have no data. But don't forget on memory card to make, just press here to make it like here to storage on the first slot. You know, you must always swap the cards and this one to be the primary, which is slots. Okay, good. Well, going back, I'm going to close the BIOS. First things, I'm gonna show where I download my games. I download from Vimlayer, safe place to download. Maybe you heard of this or not. You can download almost anything you want. I'm gonna show you the Grand Theft Auto Liberty City, right? Because on the 1.6 it was very poorly to run. You always select the USA version, not Europe. If you're from Europe region, don't select it because maybe it won't be on English. It will be a other language. So USA, it's guaranteed. You just download here. It might take a while, maybe 1 hour, depends on your internet speed, but usually it's 30 minutes or 1 hour. If games like on PS3 it's like 80 giga and might take like 3 hours for an example. Okay, we're gonna start the Liberty City stories. Once you download the game, you must extract it here where you just created the directory, where it can be recognized here on the library. So once you extract it, just click right click. I always full boot Okay. It's starting. Okay, we're gonna skip here. Skip. If you click left click, right, you will start the full screen. That's how you activate the full screen. Just click twice and again click twice to exit the full screen. Okay. We're gonna skip the cutscenes fast.
Hey, so this got you a nice little.
Okay, so we're on a gameplay. As you see, it runs very smoothly. No problem, no nothing. It looks good. Yeah, it looks full HD as much as possible. I remember when I started playing on 1.6, it was very
So you can keep your fridge running and the beer.
very laggy, very slow motion. So yeah, you can play it on 1.7 with no problems. On that time I played on the PSP portable emulator too, because it was guaranteed that every game works if you had at that time 1.6. But now we can play on 1.7 and much easier to use the camera, turn the camera around and everything.
Don't hate me.
Okay, how we exit the game? It's simple. We just go in the system, just like on the BIOS, shut down, and that's all. That's it. It's easy. If you want to do like custom settings, you just go to properties, and here you can modify the graphics. It's gonna show you which is the current setting on global. Like I had the 2K resolution. That's how you do custom settings. But I don't need to, because I already did my settings as default as global. Anyway, it's very simple to use. Well, I think it's done. I'll show you everything I know about the emulator. I hope my English is good and you understand it. Just remember, it's my first time doing, after a while, a commentary video and a tutorial. Like I said, I will put the links of where I download the games and where to download the BIOS. The BIOS I will put it on Google Drive, and if you have any more questions, you can join my Discord server and add me freely. It's a small community here, very small, but maybe with your help we can extend, make it big, who knows, on the future. Why not? Okay, well, that's it. I hope you'll be very helpful, and we'll see on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.